the keyword. All right, that is how you get your reward for the keyword. Okay, guys, lots and lots of interesting things happening in the community right now, and wow, I'm just so excited. But before I go into details on what is our training for today, for us here in Cameroon, we have already gotten our 30 members in the assembly at the national level. And today we voted. Today we had our first assembly meeting today. We had our first assembly meetings today with the 30, which is all recorded. And we also voted for the, we also voted for the different posts that are available. Okay, the first posts that are available, we did that today, and we are so excited. We are so excited because we are at the front desk and we want to keep things moving. We had our first 30 and we had our first meeting, and now we have voted. We have had our first meeting and it was so exciting. We are so much happy with that. Okay, so if you are listening to me right now, make sure that you get your assemblies in your countries. As from next week, the programmers should be done, like the admin said, so that admins shall be selecting people at the state level, okay, state level, province level, or district departments level. So you'll be able to have all that, okay? You'll be able to see all that. So the different leaders at the state level will be selected, and you can now start organizing the first 30. So guys, we are already at head of the game, and we want to move very, very fast. Okay, we want to move very, very fast. It's such an exciting thing to be in an assembly and start organizing. And I want to say that in the United Network News, there is a lot of great information there. Try to go to the website and watch some of the breaking news that are there. You want to listen to some of the news that are happening there. Great information going on in the United Network News, okay? Make sure that you go to this website, United Network News, and get some of the information, all right? If you go to this website, United Network News, for those of you who don't know this website, always come here, unitednetwork.news, okay? And once you come here, go to the news, you watch some of the updates. If you want to hear some of the updates, this particular video has some great information that you will not want to miss. So go there and get those videos. Since I'm recording this, I would not want to play some of these videos, okay? So because I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel, so I might not be able to play all the videos. You can just go there and watch and get some of the information. All right. So guys, that is it for some of the updates that we have. Okay, some of the updates that we have. And now let's go into details why we have the keyword as meritocracy. Why do we decide to use the keyword as meritocracy? Okay. We know that we are at the distribution phase of TBC, okay? The distribution phase of TBC, you know, every other currency or any other cryptocurrency, whether private or public, there are always 4 stages, okay? There are always 4 stages. We have the conception, that's the first stage, all right? The conception, where the initiator of the currency or the society will come out with the concept. And then the second stage is usually, the second step is usually the production, where they decide how many coins is to be produced, okay? How many coins is to be produced. And they'll actually produce the number of coins, like in TBC, 1 billion coin were actually created that need to be distributed to 1 billion people all over the world. And during this process, we shall be creating billionaires and millionaires, okay? That's the second stage of any cryptocurrency, whether private or public. And also, we have The third level, that is the distribution. The distribution is where we are right now with TBC. We're at the distribution phase. And this is the phase where members actually own the coin, their wallet, and give value to the coin, because if people don't have it, if people don't give value to it, it will not make any sense, right? It will not make any sense. That's the third phase. And that's the phase we shall be talking about, because the last phase is the economic phase or the consumption phase. That is the fourth phase of any cryptocurrency, right? So the distribution phase where we are today, the admin has focused the attention of the members to know that it's all about merits, okay? It's all about merits. Those that are going to work harder are going to actually have some merit. That's why it is actually, you actually gain more as you do some work, okay? It's all about meritocracy. It's all about meritocracy. And the meritocracy, admin will rate the meritocracy on the number of Bitcoin bounties that you are actually earning, okay? In order for admin to know whether you merit a particular spot or a particular position, there is Bitcoin bounty that you need to earn, all right? From there, admin is going to judge whether you actually merit a particular spot, or whether you actually merit a particular position, or whether you actually merit any privileges that are going to be given to you. So it's all about meritocracy. So that is what the admin is using to weigh down or to weigh the people that are actually working in the community, is to look at your Bitcoin bounty. Admin has a way, admin have softwares to actually check all those that are working and what they are doing, and the number of signups and the number of Bitcoin bounties that you are earning. So you might be asking, how can I be at the position? How can I be at a position where I deserve meritocracy? What should be that thing that will lead me to merit a certain position as far as meritocracy is concerned? How do you earn Bitcoin bounty? How do you actually be in a position where you are supposed to have positions, privileges, Bitcoin bounties? What are you supposed to do? All right, what are you supposed to do? That is what we shall be focusing our mind again today. Admin has actually been teaching this, but we need to break it down. We need to break it down very well again for you to understand all this meritocracy. Okay, so remember that for a while now, we have been talking about the health assurance or the health card assurance that will be issued by LifeForce. LifeForce is actually an organization in the US that will be giving out health assurance card where members will be able to pay their health bills, okay, for free. You'll be able to pay your health bills. You'll be able to actually pay for your vitamins, your massage for free, okay? So the first thing, if you want to merit, if you want to earn Bitcoin bounty in TBC, the first thing is to be able to introduce the health assurance card to any person that you are bringing into their system. Who are you bringing into the system? Tell him, ask him a simple question. Have you heard about the health assurance card? All right? Have you heard about the health assurance card? And the person will be like, no, what are you talking about? Okay. There is this organization known as LifeForce that will be issuing health assurance cards that you can actually be able to pay your health bills for free. Are you interested? You see, are you interested with this? And the person will be like, okay, what's it all about? How do I go about it? And tell me more. The next thing is to get the person sign up. All right. The next thing is to get the person sign up. Say, okay, here is the link. Sign up here, fill the form. We are good to go. It's free. Nothing. All right. So you introduce the health assurance card. I think many people will really desire the health assurance card because people pay their bills people spend a lot with their health bills. All right. And if they find a place where they can be able to pay their bills for free, then that is going to be something that is awesome. So when you introduce that, you can easily get somebody sign up. Okay, you can easily get somebody sign up by not wasting your time. There is something we need to avoid. All right, too much information. When you want to talk too much for something, you can get somebody sign up for free. Why spend a lot of time talking too much? Just go ahead, sign up here. You're going to get the assurance card. Then step 2 is to get the person registered. That's a step 2. Step 2 is get the person registered in the Kringle Cash. Once you introduce the health assurance card, get the person registered. Okay, get the person registered and you are good to go. Once you get the person registered, that is step 2. Okay, and now when the person registered into the Kringle Cash back office, okay, when somebody registers, you might want to introduce the person into the back office or before the back office. Let me quickly open this here, show you what I'm talking about. So when you introduce the health assurance cards, that will be coming up anytime soon. There's some great news going on about the health assurance card and the assemblies going on. You need to watch the latest news in your Kringle Cash back office, sorry, in the United Network News website. So once you introduce the person, you can now come here and show him this page, all right? You show him this page where you have COVID-19, all right? You can show him the page and ask the person to watch some of these videos, all right? You ask the person to watch, you can introduce the person into watching some of these videos, okay, where some truth are being told, all right? Some truth are being told right here. So you ask the person to watch these videos, all right? So step 1, introduce the health assurance card. Step 2 is to get a person registered. Step 3, get the person to watch these videos, all right? You get the person to watch those videos and understand some of the things that we are doing. Now, once the person watched the video, you can now get him into your Kringle Cash back office and walk him through, like after he signed up, watch those videos, you can now ask him this question: what is that thing that actually caught your attention? Listen, guys, I always tell people, always be in a position to ask a question to the person you are talking to. When you are always asked a question, what is that thing that caught your attention in it? You say, look, that thing that caught my attention, I saw a video, I saw this, I saw that. It doesn't matter what a person will tell you. All is that there is something that caught his attention. You might want to actually ask the person to watch this girl here and see some of the things that are happening. But he will actually walk down and he will tell you, I saw something like the health assurance card and I filled the form, blah, blah, blah. He will just tell you anything. And it doesn't matter, regardless of what he will tell you, tell him that, look, I want to introduce you to something. The health assurance card is free, all right? The health assurance card is free, but you can get up to $10 million in fundings, okay? You can get up to $10 million in fundings if you become a paid member. And that is the area where you get the person into Bitcoin bounty, all right? Because when the person paid, in order for him to be in an assembly, all right, the assembly is actually the people that will be ratified and will be able to earn, will be able to receive fundings from Life Force, because Life Force will actually has called on humanity to assemble, get organized, so that they can receive fundings with their projects. Okay, when you have a project, you have been ratified in your states by Life Force, then you can receive fundings for any of your projects. So now you introduce a person, but you need to be a paid member. You need to be an active member to gain this. Now you see that you are introducing the person into assembly projects, all right? But he needs to be a paid member so that he can belong to an assembly. All assembly members are supposed to be paid members, okay? So you can now introduce the person into assembly and let him to pay. All right, and once he paid, you now make some Bitcoin bounties. Once the person paid, you now make some Bitcoin bounties. And Bitcoin bounty, once the person's paid, you make 50% in Bitcoin bounties. 50% in Bitcoin bounties actually comes into your pockets, that you can catch it out and it's being paid to you within 15 minutes. So if the person paid with Bitcoin Cash, if it is 1 year, $300, you have $150, you can catch it out. You see that? It's $150, you can catch it out. If the person pays with Bitcoin Cash, you have $150, you can actually catch it out. Sorry, $175, you can catch it out because there is a discount. You can always, when you pay for a year, you actually have a discount. Okay, you actually have a discount. So guys, do you see how you get people to sign up? This is at a level now where you have introduced him the projects. What projects have you? You introduce him, that's a fifth step that you need to do. Introduce him a project, tell him that, look, what is that thing that has been in your mind? Okay, what is that thing that has been in your mind that has actually, you have actually wanted to do, and you don't have the fundings to do that? Tell him. Now the person who said, okay, I've always wished to help people. I always wish to build a house for motherless babies, or I've always wanted to provide water in my community. I've always wanted to give out food to the less privileged. Just name it. Okay, so now you have introduced the person into projects and assembly, because through the projects, you have to be in an assembly in your states, in your country. You must belong to an assembly before you will be able to have your project rectified, okay? You'll be able to have your project rectified. So you must belong to an assembly. So that is the fifth step, introducing the person to an assembly. And now, you now introduce a person into Kringle Rewards, all right? You tell the person that, look, these are the different ways that you can earn TBC. You now tell the person, these are the different ways that you can earn with TBC. All right, you want to tell the person the different ways. What are those different ways? If you go to your Kringle Cash back office, you show them the Rapid Reward Program. Okay, you show them the Rapid Reward Program and all the different ways you can earn rewards, all right? You have the rewards program. You have the rewards program, and you have, if you go to your Kringle Cash just below here, you're going to have some of the ways you can earn. These are some of the ways you can earn Kringle Rewards. By attending meetings, okay, by coming to this meeting, you earn, all right? By signing up 2 persons within 24 hours for free, you still earn, okay? By signing up merchant, you can take 24, 48-hour rapid reward program, you still earn. When you sign up people, you earn more TBC. When you attend meetings like this, you earn TBC. When you come to the broadcast meeting, you earn TBC. When you do a broadcast, you earn TBC. When you do a transaction, you earn TBC. These are some of the rewards that you can actually have, okay? These are some of the rewards that you need to introduce to the person that is actually listening to you. And now, the last thing, which is the 8th step, okay? The 8th step is you actually introduce the person into our United for Food program. Our United for Food program permits you now tell the person about our United for Food program. How is this United for Food program working? What you need to do is that you tell the person that, look, if you have 1,000 people sign up in your city automatically qualify for the food program, United for Food program, where fundings is going to be sent, okay? Fundings will be sent to you to get a food subsidy center where TBCians will be able to shop 50% cash, 50% TBC. Right now, we have 2 countries that has qualified. We have Cameroon that has qualified with Douala cities, and then we have Ivory Coast that has also qualified with the city of Abidjan. All right, this is how you actually get your city qualified. And once we have 20,000 people in the rotator, we are good to go. We are good to start with the food program once we hit 20,000 people in the rotator. And we strongly believe that we can do it next month, because the leaders in the different cities or in the different areas, they are working really hard and they really want to get the United for Food program. Okay, they are working really, really hard. And Abidjan qualified. I'm seeing India put a lot of effort, and Bangladesh, they are doing a lot of effort to get their own cities qualified with 1,000 paid members. Okay, with 1,000 paid members, they want to get their cities qualified. So you now introduce a person to that. And now with TBC as a whole, there is just a whole lot, right? But these 8 steps, okay, these 8 steps will enable you to earn Bitcoin bounty. Step 1, assurance card. Step 2, get the person registered. Step 3, introduce a person to their COVID page. Step 4, introduce a person to Bitcoin bounties and projects. All right, you see that Bitcoin bounty and projects, they will go together because the person needs to be a paid member before he can belong to any of the assemblies and introduce his projects. And then we have step 6, which is the assembly. All right, step 7 is the Kringle Rewards program, and step 8 is the United for Food. The United for Food, and it's a whole package. It's a whole package. Don't also forget about the rotator program. Oh my God, the rotator program is also very, very interesting, okay, where you will be receiving funding. But I tell you, what we have with LifeForce is going to be very huge. What we have with projects is even going to be very huge than the rotator program. So these are the ways that you can actually put into place and get your people into signing up, and you earn Bitcoin bounties. And when somebody signs up, listen, when somebody is already a member, we have a great video here. In your Kringle Cash back office, you have a great video here. That simple instruction, this video it has steps. It has steps how to call a friend, okay, and introduce your friend into LifeForce, okay. It has all the steps. And if you also come below here, you want to, for those of you who are new, you might want to know about LifeForce, all right? So you might want to come here, you fill this form. If you are new, make sure that you fill this form in your back office, okay? You fill this form, all right? You might also want to read. You might also want to read this. Filling out this short form below could lead you into the biggest thing that could ever happen in your life. You are being invited to form an assembly for either your country, state, province, city, or town. Assemblies are a lawful form of government by the people, all right? LifeForce has promised to fund and support all official assemblies that get properly ratified in the Hall of Records by popular demand within the mass adoption team of the TBC community. We have taken this invitation to heart from LifeForce and will immediately gather our members in their respective areas to form assemblies out of our active membership. Funds will be issued directly to the assemblies through the banking system, and the funds available are massive. Assemblies have power. LifeForce has recognized the authority vested in properly formed assemblies. Fill out the form below to receive suitable guidance on how to form an assembly in your area, and this power can be yours. The power of receiving fundings, right, in your different area. So you can also read here about the card, right, about the card, health assurance cards, okay? So as a way to prove to humanity what the intentions are of this new management, LifeForce Assurance health cards will be issued. Under this LifeForce Assurance is the guarantee that all healthcare costs will be covered 100% by their funding, all right? So guys, this is LifeForce issuing this, okay? It's from LifeForce. This is not from TBC, all right? We should have to take note. It's from LifeForce. Membership is free. Providers of healthcare services will be paid immediately through the banking system, okay? Providers of healthcare services will be paid directly, because people are asking, how will the provider be paid? They'll be paid immediately through the banking system. Assurance covers much more than insurance. And the best part is that people don't need to pay for it. Things like food, supplements, massage, chiropractics, and many more normally excluded products and services from the assurance industry are all included in assurance, okay? So most of the products that you have in the insurance company will be given by LifeForce Assurance, okay? So assurance is different from insurance. With insurance, you paid for it. But with assurance, it's free. It's a guarantee. It's free. Here in TBC, our active members will be given priority assistance. Listen, our active members, that's why we're talking about the step 5 and step 4, where you need to pay, all right? Because you'll be having assistance, all right? So you must be an active member. In all that, it's needful to get access to assurance as quickly as possible. Just remember that the fundings for both the assemblies and assurance is coming from LifeForce and not TBC. Our role as TBC is that of assistance, guidance, and information. So those of you thinking that the funding is coming from TBC, no. The role of TBC is assistance, is guidance, and information as we support LifeForce towards bringing their offer to our active members. Our inactive members are not a priority at this time. It's up to each to decide if they value their active or not. So, do you value your active membership or not? It depends on you. Do you want us to assist you in getting your project rectified, in getting $10 million coming to you? Do you want us to assist you in doing that? All depends on you. So, show up and be an active member and benefit. If not, you might just benefit only the health assurance. Okay. Yeah. So, guys, that is it. Actually, the keyword of the day is meritocracy. And for you to merit, you need to earn Bitcoin bounty. And for you to earn Bitcoin bounty, you need to follow the 7 steps. Okay. You need to follow the 7 steps.